Hello, welcome. Today we take another position of projection of solid. That is almost the last position. Axis inclined to HP and inclined to VP. As you remember, last time I have taken axis inclined to only one reference plane and parallel to the other. But now the axis is inclined from both reference planes. So how the position will take place and how we draw the projection. I am taking an example of square prism. See, this is a square prism. Now this is a position that axis is inclined to HP and axis is inclined to VP, or axis is inclined to HP and axis is inclined to VP. Means if we rotate in both directions, like this means in vertical plane and like this means in horizontal plane. So the position, how the position is given? Actual position is given that axis is inclined to one of the reference plane, that is suppose HP, and then the edge on which it is resting, or the edge which is perpendicular to VP, is inclined to VP, means from another plane. Okay, so how we start? Now the position is given, axis is inclined to HP and this edge is inclined to VP. So we start from axis perpendicular to HP. So one position is given of axis and another is of any edge or any other object. So we start from axis inclined to HP. So first we assume that axis perpendicular to HP. First we assume the axis perpendicular to HP. And when axis perpendicular to HP, the initial position is axis parallel to VP. This initial position we have already drawn in our first lecture or second lecture, when we start the axis inclination of solid. So I am taking here an example of square prism, this same prism. When a square prism, axis perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP. So we draw the projection. As you know, in which view the base has come and in which view the face has come. We have to decide. So when axis perpendicular to HP, the base is in top view. So in top view, I have drawn a square. The side is already given, whatever be the given in question. So first we have to draw square, that is base. Now named it. As we know the process of projection of solid, and there are two bases in prism, that is one base and another is face. So we named twice A, B, C, D and E, F, G, H. Now we project it and complete our front view. This is the height of the prism. As you know, this is the height of prism or height of axis taken in front view. Now axis also we can draw. This is the axis of solid. because the inclination is given of axis. How we find this, you know very well. Mark diagonals and from this center point draw a projector. This gives you the position of axis. Now first position, this is the position axis perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP. Now we make another position, that is axis inclined to HP, means whatever the first position given in the question or problem. So first axis inclined to HP. How we draw axis inclined to HP? This also we have drawn in last question, that is axis inclined from one of the reference plane. This is the position, axis inclined to one of the reference plane. This is the position of axis. This is the position of axis, and this axis perpendicular to HP, we inclined it. So this position is axis inclined to HP. We can show here inclination, whatever it be. Now mark here these all points. Suppose A, B, C, D. This is A dash and B dash. This is C dash and D dash. So this is A1 dash and B1 dash, and this is C1 dash and D1 dash. Just like this, this is E1, E, F, G and H. So this is E1 dash, F1 dash, this is G1 dash and H1 dash. Now project it, locus from here and complete this top view. This position we already drawn when axis inclined to one of the reference plane. So up to here the question is same, or the drawing is same as we have drawn in last question. This is position, axis inclined to HP and parallel to VP. Now we have to draw here top view and complete it. How? We have drawn already last time. So this is our point E1, this is our point F1, this is our point G1, this is our point H, this is G1 and this is H1. This is our point A1, this is our point B1, this is our point C1 and this is our point D1. Now taking intersection points, after this we have to draw an arrow from this direction. This arrow shows you the direction of observer or direction of process. Now I am going to complete this view as we discussed in last class. From here this base is completely visible and this base is partially visible. As you know, from top only this corner or edge is visible and this is not visible. So first we have to complete this base. First we complete this base which is visible. Now we complete all outer lines, or we can say border lines, because outer lines and border lines are always visible. Now the remaining this edge of this base is invisible. So this we can draw, or we have to draw by using hidden lines. So this is complete our top view. This is complete our top view. This completes our top view. Now our second position, that is axis inclined to VP. It is given by the edge on which it is resting. As I already told you that this is the first position, and second position, the edge on which it is resting is inclined to VP. So we have to incline this edge, means in this way the axis is automatically inclined. But the axis, second time axis inclination is not given. It is given by either edge or any other object. Now see here, this is the length of axis, and if here we see the length of axis is shorter, see, this is the length of axis. So length of axis is shorter, means this is the top view of axis. So it can be also given that the top view of axis is inclined from VP. So whatever the condition is given, we have to rotate it or incline this top view. Now I am going to incline by this edge. This edge is resting on HP, and I am going to incline this edge. This is the inclination from VP. Now on this inclination, I am going to take this edge. So by compass, dimensionally this view and this view is same. So do not change any dimension. So from here we take this dimension and mark here. Anywhere, mark here. So this is the same dimension. I also mark the point. This point is H2 and this point is G2. G2. Now with respect to this, I have to complete this view around this. So first I draw this edge. This is hidden, means not seen. Now complete the remaining view. Make sure that dimension do not change. Means as dimension in this view, you can take from here and mark here. Do not change the dimensions. points. This is E1, this is F1, sorry 2, so we write here 2. This is A1, so we write here A2. This is B1, we write here B2. This is D1, we write here D2, and this is C2. This is the next position of top view. Means this is top view and this is top view, both are same. So we can write here top view also. Now project it and locus from this view and complete this front view. This is our final position. Now first project it. First project it from top view. All projectors. From all points. Please take care that projectors through all points should be drawn. If any point remains or left, it will incorrect your view. This last point. Now this. See here, from all corners we have to draw projectors. Now locus from previous view. This is the locus from previous view. Now see, as we proceed, the numbers of projectors are increasing. So do click carefully. Now getting intersection points, that is also carefully. See, this is A and B. So our this point is A2 dash and this point is B2 dash. B2 dash. Now see here. A and B. Now I have to mark C and D. Now this is our C and D. So this is our projector through D2. So this gives you D2 dash. And projector through C2. This gives you C2 dash. Like this. E and F. So this is E. Gives you E2 dash, and F gives you F2 dash. Just like this, G and H are on XY, so G and H. This gives you point H2 dash, and this gives you point G2 dash. Now after marking all points, same thing, from this direction we have to make an arrow. This arrow shows your direction of process or direction of observer. Now again, if we see from this direction, this base is nearer to observer, so it is visible, and this base is away from observer or near to XY, near to reference plane, so it is not visible, just like in our last view. So we have to complete this base, that is A, B and C, D. Now I am going to complete A, B, C, D. See here. A, B, C, D. So our this base is completely visible. Now we have to complete outer lines or border lines. As the process is same as in last view, means border lines or outer lines are always visible. Border lines or outer lines are always visible. So we have to complete these outer lines. Now the remaining lines, first starting from base, the remaining line of base are invisible. That we can draw by hidden lines. That we can draw by hidden lines. In this way, we complete the second base. Now the base number 1 and base number 2 complete. Now we have to draw the edge of face. Now see, the two edge of face are already joined. Now we have to draw only this edge of face and this edge of face. So see here, then see here, this edge is invisible, this edge is invisible, means this corner is invisible. So the edge passing through this corner is also invisible. So we have to draw dash 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 line, hidden line. Next, this edge is visible, this edge is visible, means this corner is visible and this corner is also visible. So line through these corners or this edge is visible. Okay. This is the process to complete this view. This is our front view. This is our front view. So in this way we complete this axis inclined to HP and inclined to VP. Means when axis is given inclined from both of the reference plane. So how we complete our projection? This is the complete process. So next time we take another example, that is of pyramid. So you go through the process of pyramid also. Okay, bye.